Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Lady Nika, trying to get my damn camera straight. Let's talk love and hip-hop. I'll explain a little bit at the end about where I've been, what I've been doing and stuff, because I know it's been a couple of days since I've been on, and we'll talk about it at the end, but let's go and get through the review, shall we? Now, we start off back down at the Gwinnett Fest, and Young B done won, okay? That's good. She did well. I ain't no problem with it whatsoever, honey. Shit's cool with me. Okay, next we're going to see Peter go see Tara down at the doctor's office to see the sex of the baby. And we find out that she is 8.5 months pregnant and that it's a boy. I heard, I don't know who it was, but I heard somebody, I don't know if it was on either V103, Bossip, or whichever one of the YouTube channels, child, that said that Tara had actually given birth last weekend. If that's true, congratulations, even though I don't fuck with you. A new person in this world ain't nothing but a baby, ain't nothing but an angel delivered from God. So, child, congratulations on that. You stupid as fuck, but congratulations, okay? Now, during this conversation, meet-up situation thing going on, we find out that Peter decides to share with her that he's having a vasectomy. And it's almost as if you ask me, Tara kind of had a problem with that. Like, girl, you don't realize that's not your piece of meat. You still delusional about what your role is, even now, after the 3 babies. You still don't understand that you are not the chosen one. Next, we see Remy sitting down with Papoose, and she tell him about what happened at DJ Y's cipher, and he let her know straight up that he not liking what he hearing. He say Rob may not be the best of choices for her to be hanging out with as friends, okay? Now, I understand where Papoose is coming from. He don't want to see his wife get caught up. He said in the past, that's what led to her. It started off with little shit. Little shit turned into big shit, and she wound up going away for 6 years, and he just can't go through that again. If you ask me, he acts like he has a touch of PTSD, and I think he probably need to talk to somebody or maybe get some counseling, because he's very, very protective, almost to the point where he's stifling her. And I think that that's not going to be good in the long run in their relationship. I like the black love thing, but you got to trust her to make the right decisions to keep herself out of jail, okay? Even though the girl did what she did at the cipher, it didn't in any way put her in any harm's way, you know, of having her parole revoked. I mean, depending on if that's the stipulation. I don't know. I just don't see. I think he just needs to calm down some. I get where he's coming from, but it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? He acts more like a prison guard than he does the warden, opposed to being her husband. And I know he's doing it for good reasons, but sometimes this shit just get on your nerve when somebody just breathing down your back constantly, and you bring it on yourself because you tell him every damn thing. Anyway, basically he said that Rod need to get her stuff together or she gotta go. So we see Remy later on meet up with Rod, and Rod's assuring her that she's not trying to be messy in no kind of way. She said, I don't know what Yandy feeding you, but Yandy knew that me and this girl did not get along. She know about our long-standing beef, and for her to bring her there, I feel like that she was bringing her there to be messy, okay? Remy said Yandy said she didn't know, but later on in the show, we see that Yandy throws her a bachelorette party that, if you ask me, Remy didn't even seem to want to have. Remy, I like Remy, but Remy do be acting like she owed something. Girl, you shot some bitch in the belly, and now the hoe can't walk. How the fuck is you gonna act like the world owe you something? Hindsight is a motherfucker. Looking back now, I'm sure you could have found another way to deal with the fact the girl had to went in your purse and stole whatever it is she stole. But at the end of the day, you still committed a crime to which you have done your time. But you can't expect nobody to feel like girl, you're not entitled to nothing, okay? You're a criminal that we hope is rehabilitated. I like you, but I call it like I see it, girl. You just a criminal who's been rehabilitated, and we hope that it don't, shit don't go bad for you again, okay? Now, down there at the bachelorette party, Rod was telling Remy that she feel like Yandy be trying to undermine her and come for her friendship with Remy. And my thing is this: she can't come for something that you don't give her room to come for. When it's stuff that needs to be done, it seems like Yandy is the one that's stepping up to the plate when you're her friend / wedding planner, and you do basically nothing. You lazy, Ra. So girl, if all you can do is what you've been doing, then you can't complain about the next bitch that might slide in place and make things work the way you should be making them work. You can't get mad at that girl about that part. Now, I ain't here for Yandy miss ass, but in this sense, I can understand what she's doing, because I feel like she is truly a friend to Remy, but I don't think she is close to Remy as she making it seem. She doing this shit to piss you off. See, people do that shit. They'll know you and them may not get along, and they share a friend, a mutual friend. If they think that it can get up under your skin, if they immature enough to think like that, they will do little things to try to undermine you, to make it seem like, you know, y'all relationship is thicker than the next. The way you deal with that is you just be the best friend that you know how to be, and let it be what it's gonna be, baby. If you gonna be there for it, be there for it. If you not, you not. But don't get mad when the next hoe step in to do what you ain't doing and you said you was gonna do it. That's all I'm saying. Now, when we down here at this damn wedding, bachelorette party, I'm sorry, we see that Remy, Yandy comes up to Remy and Ra, and she asks to speak with her, and they go off and have a chit chat alone. Basically, in that conversation, all I got out of there was Rock clocked fucking Yandy T. Now, what you mean by that, your lady Nika, you might say. Child, she saw straight through all the stuff that Yandy doing, and it was true. She called it like she saw it. She called it all the way down. She called it so hard that Yandy couldn't do nothing but incite the let's agree to disagree clause, and with the time let's go in here and celebrate this upcoming wedding type of shit. In other words, she was trying to get the fuck out of there because she was looking pretty bad on that camera, and we all know that Yandy concerned about her image. Okay, now let's see what happened next. Child, it ain't in order. I'm gonna tell you that now. It probably ain't in order. We got another scene where we see Tara decides to get together with Yandy and let her know at 8.5 months pregnant that she is in fact pregnant. And they meet up, and Yandy wasn't giving her what she wants. Basically, Yandy served her, girl, you having a third kid by a married man tease on a bitch. That's what she was giving her, okay? She said, last time I saw you, you talked about you was focusing on moving forward and taking care of your boys. I guess that included taking care of their daddy too, and procreating yet again to a man who was with you forever and never ever wiped you up, but knew Amina only a few months and not only impregnated her but married her. That's what you did, Tara, girl. And yet you seem to sit here with pride about the fact that you're pregnant and Amina aborted her child. You need your ass whooped is what you need, girl. You're a sad ass piece of case if you ask me. I ain't here for you, baby. You have no self-worth whatsoever, and nothing you do or nothing you has done has been for the sake of your boys. It's all about you being selfish and spiteful toward that woman, and that's why whether he stay with Amina or not, he will never give you what you want, which is that ring. You will always continue to be the trifling ass bitch that you are. You are a dirty bitch, Tara Wallace, and I smell your trifling ass all the way over here. And that's all I have to say about that. Yandy told her not what she wanted to hear, but what she needed to hear. Girl, get your life. Stop having babies by this man. He ain't never gonna give you what you want. And don't you feel like you deserve better? Y'all, we find out also in this episode that BBOD is back together again, and they working on a video project with Tretch, whatever his name is, on Fine Motherfucker from Not About Nature. And child, I can't say nothing bad about these hoes in this episode, because just to be honest with you, they did look good. I guess working with Tretch gave them the opportunity to do it the right way, and maybe on his dime he's able to get a stylist, because the girls did look decent. You know, I wasn't here for the color hair shit thing, but that's her thing. But I have to admit, this is the best I ever seen these girls looking. Both of them, you know, Lexi be alright, but Mo be all the way off all the time, and this is the first time I seen both of them collectively look as good as they did, and I can appreciate that. Okay, now we see Cardi B and DJ White, child, and he talked to her about her music. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. DJ White, nah, DJ Y, DJ Joker Face, DJ whatever the fuck you want to, he gonna tell her that he don't feel like she is presenting her music to him professionally like BBOD did. You fucking him, girl. You don't have to give him shit professionally. Yes, BBOD had a manager and the manager got hold to him and they talk like that. But see, that's because he's not screwing to that we know of any members of BBOD. I feel like the fact that she's giving him her box from time to time and she goes to events to support what he do, he should automatically by default be playing her fucking records on the radio and supporting her in any way that he could. But however, he gonna try to tell her that her shit ain't being professionally handled. So what I get from all of that is he don't believe in you and you should move forward with your career and not deal with him anymore. Girl, you told him right when you told him off. You told him exactly. See, that's what I be telling y'all. If you fucking with these motherfuckers and they ain't helping you at all, you wasting your damn time. And this is coming from a woman who been there, done that, and got her own now and don't need a motherfucker. But I don't give a damn. I can assure you, ain't no motherfucker laying up with me for the low or the free. You're gonna be adding something to my life. You damn sure ain't gonna get me to add something to yours, and you ain't giving me nothing in return. I hope from that conversation that you realize that this man does not support you, and that you move on to do something bigger and better for yourself, Cardi, because you are entertaining. Your flows is just as good as any of these other whores I see on here. So I don't have nothing negative to say. Just realize, listen to the words that was coming out of his mouth. He don't support you. He don't believe in you. So why should you give him your precious box? Okay? They say puss ain't nothing but meat on the bone. Well, bitch, let him go find some from somewhere else. Where's Spanish Mamacita at? That's who need to be taking care of the business, not you. Okay? Child, ain't nowhere in hell I'm not finna be doing no tricks and handstands and all this other shit for a no good ass ninja. I'm just not finna do it. You got me fucked all the way up. I don't play like that, honey. Y'all better stop selling y'all self short. Pussy still sell, bitch. Just it's how you market it now. You gotta have a marketing strategy. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, child. Next we see Mendeecees, and he gets sentenced to his 8 years, and you know, he look like he almost relieved, and I can imagine he is, because at this point, who wants to continue to not know what their fate is, you know? At least he know he got them 8, he can begin the process to prepare himself to go to jail and get things complete, whatever it is he's trying to get straight with his family, which we're going to talk about one of the things he want to get straight with his family prior to him having to go and begin to serve a sentence. Now he tells Yanni that he want to have a sit down with her, his wife, his mama, Sam and her mama, and his other baby mamas, and he want to talk about first letting them know that he been sentenced to the 8 years, which we get to the meeting, everybody here, it's like a solemn moment, everybody quiet like they don't, you know, they feel some kind of way about it, except for Sam. She was a salty bitch from the beginning. You can tell that Sam is done in her head. Whatever went on between them, she now don't give two fucks about him, and y'all, some of y'all may identify, because, you know, sometimes you when you first meet this motherfucker and you in the relationship with them and you have a baby by them, they everything, but as time go on and they reveal them true selves to you, some of y'all have said, what the fuck was I thinking? I got 4x1 and I say that all the time, so I'm just, you know, it is what it is, okay? It happens in the real world, and you could pretty much tell that Samantha has checked out on Mendeecees. She don't give a fuck. Now Miss Judy was saying that he the dad and he want to be there in the children's life, and he ain't do nothing to stop her from being in the child life or talk down on her when she went to jail, okay? That's when she kind of turned crazy. Judy wasn't acting a fool for the cameras no more. She said she is done with that. She would let them deal with it. Just let her know what's going on. And she got up to leave. But Killer Kim went into this shit about she ain't got her limo driver suit on this time and it can be whatever and all of that. I mean, Kim went to acting like she was a fool. And I'm like, child, child. Killer Kim, we know you're a female on the inside and a man on the outside, child. We know that, and so does Menzies. Because when you called his mama a dumb bitch or a stupid bitch or whatever you called her, he was ready to box your ass like you was the man that you look like, okay? Now, I like you, but you went too far with that, child. That wasn't necessary. If y'all wasn't going to come there to try to come to a resolution with this man about this child, then you shouldn't have brought your ass there in the first goddamn place. Fuck you coming there acting like Kung Fu Ninja for no fucking reason, looking just like the man. Dumbass bitch. But at the end of the motherfucking craziness, the bitch Samantha says she want to keep her son. She don't want to keep her son away from from his father. So my thing was, bitch, why did y'all come there acting a fool in the first place? If y'all gonna agree, I mean, shit, your mom up in here acting like she straight out of Harlem. What the fuck? What all that shit for? If y'all gonna come to an agreement that y'all want the same thing, that was just crazy as fuck. Child, I didn't get that. I didn't get why she did that. Well, child, I told y'all, let me see if I left anything out. Okay, later on, Young B in that studio working on that track that she won from that cypher. And Olive Oil and Cardi B come through there, and things are going good for Bianca. Look like she finna get back on the road to success, and she got skills. I like the girl, so I ain't got a problem with that. Well, they just talking amongst them, and child, they talk about the mess that went down at the cypher, and that crazy ass Cardi B says she done started a whole damn riot, and I believe her, honey, because she look like she that type of fool, just like me. Bitch, we gonna set it off in this motherfucker. Set it off. Okay, you better know it. Anyway, she's saying that Gross Sister Mo wanted to fight Olive Oil because she's small, but she's scared to fight Bianca. And I ain't gonna lie now, if I put on my scary bitch hat, I can understand why I'm so scared. This bitch done already bust you across your shit and had you down there at the emergency room, down there at the hospital, bitch. You might not want to fuck with her, but I don't think that it's fair that you're targeting Mariah, because you just don't know. Big things come in small packages. Don't underestimate the dummy, because you might wind up whooping your ass too. Well, since we're talking about Olive Oil, she get to talking about the stress that she's feeling right now because that meth head mama of hers is, tripping out, and she about to have this baby, and she don't know if she gonna wind up having to care for another sibling and the expense of it all. She don't know if she can handle it. And child, she said something that just really fucked my head up, because B was telling her, you got to do what you got to do for what's best for you. And I agree. I wouldn't be putting that kind of pressure on myself. Your mama done did this shit. She been on this shit for years. Ain't no sense in you continually enabling her bad behavior by picking up the slack for her. Let her fucking figure it out, and it's not your responsibility. But girl, when you said that you didn't know if you needed to she don't know if she needs to just put her career on hold and focus on helping her mama with this baby, or what she should do. Nah, y'all, they do a lot on this show. They do a lot. We know these people ain't really no big name entertainers in the world of entertainment and music, hip hop, whatever nowadays, but they play the role good. And some of them can fool you for a little while, And then sometimes you have the ones that come through and we remember them, like K. Michelle, who goes on to live her dream. But for Mariah Lynn, Miss Once Upon a Time I Was a Hoe and You Still Is. Girl, what career do you have? Child, they gonna stop playing with me on these motherfucking shows. I swear they gonna stop playing with me. But that's all the fuck happened on that episode. If I left anything out, feel free to put it down in the panty section. The conversation can always continue there, because I don't mind talking to you if you talk back to me, okay? Where I been, child, I been sick. Y'all know I had messed my back up. It ain't so much the lupus, but because I do suffer from lupus, which is an autoimmune deficiency, my heal time is a little bit different from most people with a normal immune system. So that's pretty much where I've been. I'm feeling a whole lot better. I will be back, you know, doing what I do this week. And as y'all get this, have nots will be next, and then I'll do American Crime. I'm back, y'all. Shit, I'm back. In the meantime, in between time, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Child, that woman said, should I just put my career on hold? Bitch, bye, y'all.